My name's Angie Patrick, and I'm here with Massage Warehouse, and we're all here, me and my friends, are all at the FSMTA in Orlando in the year 2011. We're delighted to be here. It's been a long day on the trade show, and we all gravitated towards George Skaroulis playing this amazing music on the piano. You know, we can go from a trade show floor that's frenetic with energy, high excitement, people wanting to buy, people wanting to learn, and then the minute we come out of the Ocean's Ballroom into the foyer and we hear this music, it just comes over you. You know, music just has a way of setting an ambiance and a tone. And you can do that a lot of different ways, and all of these folks here, we sat around and thought about all the different ways that you could change the ambiance and tone of a massage. And we're all going to talk a little bit about that and a little bit about what we're doing. I see my dear friend over there, Natalie, with Bamboo Fusion. She's working on Ruthie Hardy from Ashiatsu Massage, and I'm going to pass the mic over there. Will you talk a little bit about what you're doing? And George, will you please not stop playing? Will you continue to play?
You guys talk, I'll play.
Hi, my name is Natalie Cecilia with Bamboo Fusion, and I do use different size of bamboo to work on my client. And I'm able to give a deep pressure massage without hurting my hand.
And it feels so good.
I really love to incorporate George music in my practice because the music his music helped me to connect with my client. The energy is amazing when I listen to music. I use this music in my office, in my car, everywhere. I really enjoy it, so thank you, George.
Thank you, Nat. I
also incorporate biofreeze products when I do therapeutic massage with my client. And if I want to do effleurage technique, I will use the products from Bon Vital, the olive oil, and also the vitamin E that I really love because it helps to get the skin very smooth. So I'm very happy to be here and be part of the Massage Warehouse company because you are the distributor for us and you're amazing. So thank you for everything you're doing.
This feels so good. So good, Natalie. I love bamboo.
Lucy, please.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, everybody was out here in the...
I want to trade places with Ruthie.
Well, you can, but maybe for $100.
I like it.
Which will benefit the Massage Therapy Foundation.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how it rolls around.
No, but I see what you mean, Angie. This, you know, transforming from one genre to the next. And music is so important, I think, in all of our businesses. Whether you do hand massage or you do foot massage like we do, I don't know anybody that does a session without some sort of vibration going on. And, you know, music's the number one vibration to me. So I had to leave the ballroom for a little while. It is amazing in there. So much high energy. And
it is.
I heard George playing out here and came out and said, I need a chill.
That's right.
The only thing that could make this better is maybe a glass of wine.
Cheers. Well, tell us about Ashiatsu.
Oh, well, yeah, we're here. We've got the portable bars here. And, of course, you know, we use our feet to do everything that the hand does. And no bending at the waist is kind of nice when you've specializing in deep tissue. And we just love it when the therapists come by. We have a Florida studio here in St. Pete, so we came back to, oh, don't stop. Don't stop. It feels so good.
Spot right there.
But yeah, we stayed away from FSMTA for a couple of years, not on purpose, just because we were busy on the West Coast, and now we're back, and our St. Pete studio is up and operational, and we're so glad to be back.
Good to see you back here.
It's fun.
Yeah,
it's really good to see everybody.
Unique, and people gravitate towards you to see the demos going on. So you guys both of you guys have been steady busy all day long.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming to the party.
You bet.
Yes, thank you guys.
So Leslie, are you making drinks for all of us later?
Not a very good bartender at that point. I'm here at FSMTA this year representing ABMP, Massage and Bodywork Magazine, and also the Massage Therapy Foundation. So I wanted to thank Angie very much and help celebrate the anniversary of the Sanctuary Project.
6 years. We've been doing it 6 years now, I think, isn't it?
That's right.
Good for you.
Thank you.
And what it means to me is that I get a foot treatment every day when I'm on the trade show floor for $10, and then the Massage Therapy Foundation has been a benefactor of that as well. So from a consumer standpoint and from a trustee standpoint, we appreciate you so much.
It's our pleasure. It's our pleasure. We're delighted to do it, and we're glad to be a part of it. not only for the good of the profession, but because you get to meet people. You know, you get to connect truly.
Sanctuary is a must.
It is a must. It is absolutely a must. It's a must. One of the things that I want to say too, if I could, about the Sanctuary is, you know, when we raise money for Sanctuary, Sanctuary is a spa that we open on trade show floors, and we pick the beneficiary. Sometimes it's the Massage Therapy Foundation, 2 times out of the year. 1 time out of the year when we're in Florida, it's the Touch Research Institute. We're committed, all of our companies are committed to raising awareness and raising funding for massage therapy research. This is not an option. This is something we absolutely must do. It's our corporate responsibility. And I remember 5-6 years ago now, my friend Tom Heidenberger from Bon Vital and of course George Skaroulis, we were all at breakfast and we were like, wouldn't it be cool if there was some way we could do some treatments in the booth? Do you remember that, Tom?
I remember that.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And we were thinking about it, figuring out, well, we're going to rent a booth and we're going to do it. Well, the first year we did it, we got with Sandy at MPA Media, and we talked to her, and then the idea came about, well, why don't we charge for it and then give the money to research? Well, what do we call it? What do we call this event? I don't know what to call it. Well, yeah, George spoke up and said, well, as a matter of fact, that was when Sanctuary had just come out, right? Your CD?
Right. Yeah.
So the whole Sanctuary project's namesake came from George's CD, Sanctuary, and we play that in the Sanctuary to try to help set the mood, because you're in the trade show where it's crazy.
Well, I don't know, Angie. I think it was called Ruthie's Refuge.
Ruthie's Refuge. That was our first choice.
Yeah.
Ruthie's Refuge was our first choice. But it came about that it was named after that, and now we utilize that music, that CD Sanctuary, in there because it sets the tone, much like it's doing right now. George's skill comes through, and you can feel his passion for the music. You feel it here live, and you can feel it right there in that CD. So it kind of sets the tone for calming, and it's kind of a funny story. It's not really a funny story, but it is on your side. You just did this awesome CD, Songs for Sophie, for the Humane Society.
That's right.
About how music, I know, right? I know. Don't you just want to love on him? I do too. But it's all about how music can help soothe animals. Well, if that's the case, and we're human and we're animals, doesn't it make sense that it's going to have that same impact on us? So I knew about that, and then Leslie came over and sat with me for a little while, and you have horses, right?
I have a horse, yes.
Tell me that story.
Yes.
Tell it again. That was the best story.
Well, my boy's name is Cooper, and he's very high maintenance. And I was telling George that I've had him exposed to aromatherapy.
Your
healthy.
horse?
My horse. Yes. I've had, George has already
like
been
the smell of
exposed to
hay.
Healing Touch. Yes. So Cooper has his own, his favorite essential oils and what have you. And when I'm out on the trail with him, I've been playing my iPhone and just different music that appeals to me on different days. And I found out a couple weeks ago he hates Michael Jackson songs, and it was like flipping a switch. And so I watched his reaction, very visceral reaction, very agitated. And then I switched back to 3 other songs, 2 country and 1 kind of alternative. Then I thought, I wonder if this is my imagination. I turned another Michael Jackson song on, and Cooper does not like Michael Jackson. So George was kind enough to share his CD with me, and we actually started brainstorming a project to benefit a shelter in Denver that I'm very fond of. So thank you for that, George. Our Colorado animals are looking forward to your music.
Yeah, that to me, I mean, that speaks volumes. That ought to have been a research study all by itself on how this music affects you. How does the horse know it's Michael Jackson? It's something in that music, something in the tone, something in the sound, the way it's put together that the horse just said, I don't love it. I don't love it. Get it off me. So good for you. And
well, he's reacting to it in the same way that we're reacting to George right now.
Precisely.
Where it's just centering us.
Really cool is if like the Denver Dumb Friends League and some of the Humane Societies could pipe some music through the shelters. Can you imagine?
They hear just like we do.
Absolutely.
And isn't that what they're doing with the Humane Society right now with
They're
your
playing
music?
it full day, all day long. They contacted me a while back and said, we love your music, we'd like to give it a try, see what kind of effect it has. And in 2 weeks they called and said, less barking, less anxiety. So now they use it all the time. So that's where Songs for Sophie came.
Isn't that beautiful?
So now we're, whenever I
beautiful.
do a concert or performance in a city, Songs for Sophie will basically donate a portion of proceeds to that chapter of the Humane Society.
Lovely.
So, it's a small part, but it gets people involved.
It's
and
wonderful, George.
Thanks.
What you're doing is
Appreciate it.
wonderful.
Thanks. I'm glad to be here
And
again.
you know how close we all are with our pets.
Yeah, I mean, most
They're our
therapists have
kids.
animals.
They're our
so,
babies.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
If you're full of love, you've probably got pets, and
and
we
they're
all
very
want them
lucky
home.
animals to be recipients of all the touch that these therapists give them when they're home. You know, they're still petting their animals and giving them all that good energy.
I want to be her horse.
It's so
Yeah.
fun.
That's what I want to do.
Music for Princess. I gotta take some home right
That's
away.
right. You've got her bulldog. That's right. That's right.
Princess.
Oh yeah.
I want to tell you that I have actually used the football on my corgi's paws before, because we teach barefoot massage, you know, and so the girls have to soften and condition their feet before they get to class. And the original multi-purpose Bon Vital not only is good for our hoofs, so to speak, but yeah, I give my dogs massage because corgis are small, short-gated, you know. What's in the product? Because the dogs love it, and it's got to be all natural.
Yes, it is all natural, and it has numerous active ingredients in the foot balm. It has a menthol in it. It has the pine oil, which increases the circulation.
Awesome.
Yep, it's also got the chestnut extract, which reduces the swelling. It's got farnesol, which is an antibacterial, and the aloe vera. So it's got numerous active ingredients.
Thank you. You know, I'm glad this is my friend Tom Heidenberger. He's the president of Bon Vital, and he has been one of the biggest supporters right from the start of Sanctuary. He was right there when it was created, and one of my favorite vendors. You know, we deal with a lot of vendors, and I absolutely love working with Bon Vital. They're magnificent. Same with BioFreeze. This is Linda Soline Wolf from BioFreeze. Both of them have been big proponents and supporters every year since its inception. So they have given and given and given and supported and supported and supported, and we use their products in the Sanctuary. Why? Because it sets a tone. It sets the feel of the event, and we want it to be a relaxing place. And you know, Tom, one of the things I notice about your products that I love scented products, but if it's scented badly and I'm in the middle of a massage, I can't stop thinking about how much that stuff stinks and then how much I really wish this massage was over.
Yes.
Nobody wants that, right?
Yeah, yes.
I mean, have you done that?
Yep.
Ooh. So I appreciate very much that your stuff is unscented so that you can set your own mood. Can you tell us a little bit about why you made that decision?
Yeah, we try to keep most of our professional massage therapy products, creams, lotions, oils, gels, unscented. That way therapists can customize their treatments with our essential oils. We have the full line of essential oils, both single notes and synergies, that they can customize depending on which essential oil their client would like. And that's going to vary depending on what treatment and what their client's preferences are.
Yeah, and what the purpose is. Like if you're in a relaxation massage, you don't really want citrusy, grapefruity, kind of high energy stuff unless you're in Florida like we are, then you do. But I mean, you want calmer scents. You want more, you know, a little bit, something that's going to soothe your soul a little bit. So I really appreciate that about you. And this foot balm, Ruthie, you're right on the money.
Let me tell you.
This stuff is wonderful. There's 3 words for it. Wonderful.
On my bed.
It's by your bed?
I rub my feet every night before I go to bed.
That's awesome.
Smooth feet to do ashiatsu for sure.
Well, and since the Sanctuary is geared towards the feet, it makes perfect sense that this was our first choice of product right off the bat. So Tom, thank you for all your support throughout the years and for being my friend.
Thank you for having us
I just love
All
you.
this stuff intertwines. It's too cool because we've been using ProSage for almost 10 years now, doing the ProSage push. And we hold on to the bars and we put a couple little drops of ProSage on the back, and then with the friction and the deep tissue of the feet. Linda, that's a great product, ProSage. We love it. Deep heat for the feet, so to speak.
Deep heat for the feet. Well, tell us, Linda Soling Wolf from BioFreeze, tell us a little bit about BioFreeze. Now, you guys, I noticed at the show, have like the coolest little gizzy out on the market that is like so to
It's
go.
the singles. I was saying, our little teeny box here. We give everybody a little single.
Thank you,
Here you go.
It'll be great on your feet.
Here
This
you
is
go.
a genius packaging at its
Isn't
best.
it?
Yeah.
It's
And
brilliant.
it says, see, right on the side here, so it's to go along for you to take it with you
Thank
on the
you.
go. So you have your tube at home, so
Right on.
wherever you're
Oh, the
going
plane,
here.
going back to Denver.
On the plane.
So it's our singles on the go here.
Yeah, you could totally take this on the plane.
Yeah.
So all you're going to do here is you're just going to snap it,
Oh, wow.
and then the BioFreeze goes right onto the pad.
Oh,
You're
it's
going to let me
genius.
use your, so then he's,
And you don't even get any on your fingers if you don't want to.
Nope.
That's
No.
amazing.
He applies it, and then I throw it away. So you're on the go and you still stay active.
It's not heavily scented. It's lovely.
No, it's wonderful. You get 10 of these in a box,
Oh, how
and like
nice.
I said, it's all ready to go. And that's been our big launch for the show. Here are the singles.
Well, it's going like gangbusters because your booth is covered up with people, as is yours. I mean, you guys have been steady busy with
absolutely.
samples. You guys are always so generous too with your samples and your support of students specifically.
We are thrilled to be a part of the sanctuary. We work very closely with Mattel on all the projects, and the student program. We work very closely with
That's
Massage
right.
Warehouse.
That's right.
Wednesday night, Successful Start went fabulous.
Wasn't that fun?
Oh
Oh
my
my gosh. Successful Start is a project that Linda Soline Wolf started here in Florida, and it's geared towards students. It's geared towards bringing them into the fold, if you will, and exposing them to more talent, people that have had experience in the industry that can give them tips and ideas about how to run their practice successfully. So your idea has branched into this huge thing. We had almost 400 people there, Linda. It was
just a
massive.
fabulous evening.
So congratulations on that
Thank you
huge
very, very
success.
much.
That's huge.
And then being able to, BioFreeze is just honored to be able to work with the Massage Therapy Foundation. So that's been great to find ways to do that.
Well, Linda's been one of these people like you who have continued to brainstorm ways to benefit the foundation when dollars are tight for the profession, but in ways that help educate the therapists along the way and then strengthen the corporations that are supporting the foundation.
Right.
So it's all these interwoven connections.
Yep.
So, and today I guess was just one more example of conversations to where all the roads cross at the right time in the right place, and the foundation is getting ready to produce a CD, or actually 2 CDs.
Yep.
One will be music for massage sessions, and the other one is music by massage therapists.
Oh, neat.
And,
Won't that be fun?
yeah, George has graciously agreed to give us one track for the music for massage, and let's not tell him because it'll be a surprise. We
Okay.
have someone else who may be partnering with him on cutting another track, but he's busy, so we won't.
He's like, don't spring that on me right now. Don't do that right now.
I'll tell him that at another time, but I'm looking forward to that. So, and then Massage Warehouse has talked to us about helping us fulfill the
Absolutely.
the release. So we're excited about doing that this fall too, and
A lot of cool
making it
stuff.
happen. So thank you for everybody. Ingenuity all the way around the piano.
I love it.
I do too. Something you said earlier, Natalie, maybe just kind of perk up a little bit. I know we're going back to the lubricants, but I really would love to hear. You said you use specifically the olive oil. Can you tell me why you chose that? Because I love that product, and we sell a lot of it. But I'd love to hear from you what you love about it, so that I can share it with other people.
First of all, I'm from France, and in Europe we do have olive oil. So I kind of have olive oil since I'm little. So I was like, that's something I'm very familiar to it. And I was very surprised how great it feels for the skin. In Florida, the tendency, because it's so warm here, the skin is very dry, and the olive oil really helped to penetrate the skin. And with the bamboo, it was perfect to do the kneading work. So I love the texture of the olive oil. It's a little thicker than the usually regular oil, and it feels very good. I mean, I really feel, the skin, it's very nice after the treatment with the olive oil.
So they don't feel all thick and
No, absolutely
hot and
not.
humid.
No. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes. So I really, really love it. Yes. So thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, the olive oil, there's also a squalene in there, and squalene is the unfreezable portion of the olive oil. If you freeze olive oil, there's going to be a portion on top that swims on top that's not freezable, and that's squalene. That's the richest part of the olive oil. So yeah, the therapeutic touch line is, we're very excited about it.
I love the color of the oil too. It's beautiful.
Yes,
Yeah. In France, we drink each oil, we test it.
Yeah.
So when I saw the color of the oil, I was like, wow. The sun,
It's very popular in Europe due to the amazing skincare benefits. So, yep.
When you come to a conference, you get a chance to meet so many people and to bring together their experiences, right?
I learned a lot just sitting here at the piano with you.
See?
Right.
Absolutely.
Good to meet you.
We get a chance to commune and to be together and to be part of a real community, and it's like a family, but it's a family you can join. It's a family you can be a part of, you know, and you don't really want to put them in another room like you do your cousins when they come over. You want to be with them. We want to hang out together. And we do this not only, you know, here at the FSMTA, but we do this at all the different events that we attend, the AMTA, all the different ones that are out there. So you guys, I want to thank you for hanging with me. Enjoy.
Thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Angie. Another adventure with Angie.
Adventures with Angie, that's right. So, until next time in Adventures with Angie, thank you guys for listening. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ryan.